Hello, beautiful souls. This message is for those of you with your sun, moon, or rising sign in Taurus, and it includes messages to help you navigate your next 2 weeks or 14 days. So there is no calendar date tied to this reading, so whenever you see it and you watch it, it is for you, and it is for your next 2 weeks or 14 days. So just remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so you'll take what resonates and leave what does not for someone else. All right, so let's get started. I first pulled a couple cards just to see the type of energy that you're going to need to embody to get yourself through the next 2 weeks. And we're going to start with persistent drive. See what you desire and move toward that goal. It's time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. Okay. We're going to set that right there. We have breakthrough with azurite crystals. And then we have soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Okay. So the themes that I'm getting first is focus, right? So this card talks about really moving toward your goals with persistence and staying focused, and also making your goals a priority. Also with this card, I see you being a leader or leading in some fashion, and sort of these fishes to me represent like the people that I don't necessarily want to say followers, but just like your supporters, the people that are working with you, the people, maybe family members, just people around you that are benefiting from your energy and your positive movement and momentum and motivation. So you definitely are leading and are a leader in some way, and you have folks that are really in behind you, and some of them, you know, are maybe looking in other directions, but they will come to realize that they need to be led and be guided, and will benefit from your leadership. So just keep that in mind as you move forward, that there are folks that you are not necessarily like setting an example for. I just don't know what other words to say, but just folks that are impacted by what you do and how you do it, I think is a good way to say it. Let's see. You are also moving toward spiritual enlightenment. Like that is something that is also a priority for you, and something that you've been working on and probably your entire lifetime. But that is coming out with this breakthrough card and the azurite crystal. And this definitely talks about you using your intuition more, and I'm seeing like sort of like a channel type of energy, and that being something that you can do to accomplish tasks. And I'm getting like a project of some sort, that identifying those tasks and focusing on those is going to help you move forward and be successful. So it's kind of like looking at the details of that and making sure that you have all the components together and everything in its right place. As a Taurus, you're a good organizer and focused and determined, so this shouldn't be too difficult for you, but you're just being asked and reminded that that is something that you'll want to consider doing over the next 2 weeks or 14 days. And if you do not have azurite, then you can call in that energy and work with the energy in your mind. Like, you don't have to have that physical piece of crystal with you, but if you do, that's awesome. So you may want to wear it or keep it with you or hold it when you're meditating. This also talks about spiritual breakthroughs. So again, I think I mentioned that a little earlier, that it is really that time. So you have sort of two cards here of that spiritual awareness and really bringing that out and focusing on that and making that a priority. And I feel like you have been doing that already, and you've been doing an amazing job with that. So this is really just reminding you how far you've come and saying that you are absolutely doing an amazing job with that. And also just a small reminder that you're going to be working on your evolution and spirituality and evolving. All right, I got it. Evolving. You'll be evolving and working on your spirituality and enlightenment. That is a never-ending process. You are an infinite energy, and you are always going to be moving forward and learning and growing. And this is really highlighting that as a part of your journey here. So that's going to come up if it hasn't already. Like I said, I feel like you've already been working on this. So I'm a Taurus, and I've definitely been working on this and making this a priority. So this definitely does resonate with me. So it's just a reminder that you're making strides in that area, even if it doesn't feel like it. And if you feel really strongly that you are not, you can really focus in on your meditations and asking for support from your spirit guides and source and higher self as something you can do. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put this over here. Then we'll pull some cards, some tarot cards. Alright, so these have been shuffled. Okay. And we're gonna do like a Celtic inspired spread just to kind of look at what is going on, the external circumstances and potential outcomes, and then we'll get some messages from your spirit guides. Okay, so we'll start with current situation. Thank you. All right, so we have the Page of Cups, the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse. All right. And I think I'm going to pull all the cards and then we'll kind of talk through them. So okay, so this is going to be related to your external environment, where others are at, what they're thinking. Thank you. So we have the Two of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles upright, and I will pull these up as we talk about them, but I just want to get them out. All right, and then let me fix this. Okay. Two more cards, please. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, and then we have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Great. So the heart of the matter, central issue, major concerns. It's about love. I feel like this is related to love and heartbreak. Okay, so you could have been dealing with a water sign or an earth sign. So water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have all the signs here, essentially. We do have all the signs here, but I do see. So it's like water, earth. I feel like water and earth is really strong here. I mean, it doesn't have to be who you're dealing with, but earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay. So I feel like there's this transition of you maybe coming out of sort of like a breakup or a shakeup or some sort of conflict that you were having in a relationship or a situation. Like I said, I'm really feeling this is strongly related to love. But if not, if it doesn't resonate, then just consider that it could be in some other area. But just take, again, whatever resonates with you. But yeah, so I see you sort of offering. Okay, yeah, so, and this could be for someone in particular, but I feel like you've offered love, or you wanted to sort of like express your interest romantically in someone, and that really hasn't that request hasn't been fulfilled, or it's not reciprocated, or you didn't really get the outcome that you were looking for, or you just straight out like got your heart broken. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, again, take it how it resonates. Yeah, so you were really looking forward to like this opportunity, like really positive and gung-ho about it, and it was just kind of like it kind of stalled or didn't move forward, or it was just kind of met with, you know, a no. Okay, or it's just something that, like I said, kind of stalled or hasn't really moved forward or hasn't really produced the outcome that you were hoping and expecting. Yeah, so your challenge is really going to be to sort of be able to like get over that and move yourself forward. And again, I'm a Taurus, so I know we have pretty deep feelings, and once we do, it takes a while for us to express an interest or to decide that we are interested in someone, and then for that not to be met with, you know, a positive outcome or result, especially, and it's, getting a strong indication that like it's not over, it's just like hasn't moved forward as fast as you want it to. So you're initially just sort of taking it as rejection. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. So you're sort of seeing it as a rejection, because, you know, the other party didn't like initially just like grab it, yeah, you know, and move forward with you as well. So it's just a little bit of a stalling, like okay, so where is this person at? So immediately I'm getting like, did this person just like get out of something? Are they, can I get some clarification on that opportunity? Yeah, so I feel like this person is sort of in the space of they're not seeing what you're offering at this time, because they are a little focused. They're not ready yet. We'll say that. They're not ready yet. So I think, and this is just natural, naturally what happens, right? As you transition out of, you know, having a relationship with someone or dealing with someone on a romantic level, I think that they haven't just really been able to move forward yet. So whatever it was, that situation is ending or it's over, and they're just, and not necessarily that they are like still in love or still wanting that other person. I think they're just like heartbroken themselves and disappointed themselves that that situation did not move forward like they wanted it to and intended it to. So they're a little disappointed. And they're kind of, yeah, they have this sort of aversion to love right now. So they are really reevaluating like love at this time, right? So they're not really in the space of being able to move forward. But I do see that we're coming out of that space, right? So they are going to move forward to more calmer waters and to better opportunities and to those that are on the same level that they are on and vibrating on that same level. And I know I'm spending a lot of time on this other person, but it's really just to show you and to help you understand where their mind is at, so you can process them not necessarily like taking your cup of love immediately, right? So again, it's not a no, it's just a not right now. And it's because it has nothing to do with you. It's because they are still like in this healing space. They're in this healing space and healing, but they are moving forward. They are, and they will be moving forward. Okay. So, all right, and then all right. So we have our Nine of Cups and Ace of Cups in reverse, and again this kind of speaks to why we have this conflict and root cause and challenge here. And again, this really reinforces what we talked about here, that, you know, there was hope. You were hoping for fulfillment, and this partner that you were looking for that with, they were hoping for fulfillment with that other party that sort of did not work out. And yeah, there's a bunch of cups of love just turned over. And again, like I said, they're not quite ready to like move forward immediately. They're still sort of in this space of healing. Okay. And you also are entering this space of healing as well. So you both are in this space of healing and wanting fulfillment, and still wanting and believing in love, and that it exists out there, and that it is coming to you. You're just healing right now, and they are healing right now as well. So again, just a little more insight on where person is, and you guys are in the same exact place, but it's just with different scenarios. Okay, so they're in this place, excuse me, with that other person, and you are in this place with them. Okay. All right. And then let's see, we have the Two of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles upright. So these are sort of like, excuse me, external factors. Again, yeah, so that person's really, you and that person have decided to move forward. It's just, again, taking the actual steps to get there are still in process and in progress. And everybody's on their own journey. There's no right or wrong time and place to be. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. And time is really just a construct that we have here in this 3D and in this world. But it's not really about time. It's about the task and the process of you moving forward. And time is just sort of like how long that takes. That's all. And that's really relative, and in the grand scheme of things for your soul being, that has nothing to do with anything. So just keep focusing on your healing. That person is going to keep focusing on their healing as well. Because as you two heal, you're going to move into this space of, yes, definitely wanting to move forward. And that opportunity is right there. It's right there. So we have this doorway here. We have the pentacle here. That new opportunity, it's right there. It's just a matter of when you are actually ready to receive it and to move into that space. And when you do decide to make that change, it's gonna work out for you, and it's gonna be very positive, and something that is gonna work out in your favor, right? So just potential outcomes. So I feel like you, and I know this has sort of turned into a love reading, but it's really kind of where the messages are taking me. So again, like I said earlier, if this doesn't resonate, that you may be able to apply this to career or a different situation in your life. But right now, the collective is needing this message as it is relating to love. So I'm just going where this is taking me. So again, there is this. So I see, and this to me is representative of the actual situation. So you have this 3 wands here, and I'm specifically thinking of 3 people. So I'm thinking of you wanting this partner, the partner sort of being engaged and trying to let go of another person, and it's all right here. So soon as the energies, and I'm saying you, this partner you desire, as soon as both of those energies decide, yes, this is the path I want to take, I want to move forward, and I want to leave everything in the past and leave the negativity behind and leave those who aren't vibrating on my same level and aren't on a high vibration, I'm leaving that behind. As soon as it's decided to move forward, then that is where you have all of the opportunity, right? You can create anything that you want, anything that you desire. It's just a matter of actually moving forward and taking that step. Once you do and open yourself up, so this is all going to happen on your own perfect timing whenever you're ready to move forward. When you do, it is going to be an awesome experience, and you are going to find passion. You are going to feel, you're going to feel at home. You're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to feel like, where has this person been all my life? You're going to feel balanced. You're going to be and find someone that really balances things out, and together you are working towards this light and love. And there's a lot of hope here. And yeah, I see a lot of hope and balance and positivity. I just keep hearing like, feels like home, just like meant to be. So these two cards, I mean, the pentacle is a pentacle, it's not a star, but I'm just really getting the connection between the two, is that like as soon as it's decided that the energies decide to move forward, it's going to be really opening yourself up to that new space of new opportunities and new beginnings again, right? Because you feel like you've just gotten hurt or been rejected, but you're going to have to stay open. You're going to have to just know that there is divine timing and connection at play. So when you're meant to be together, when you're meant to be in each other's energy, it will happen. So if it hasn't happened, that's not what's meant to be at this point in time, right at this moment. And it may also help to reflect. What else do we have here? Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, once you, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the messages are just coming through, right? So we have a lot of the same cards. This is amazing, right? Yeah, again, more perspective. So let me just try to explain some of this, right? So this, again, and this is a different deck. I'm just getting some clarifications, but we're seeing some of the same cards pull out and come out, but it's really the same messages. Like, take that time that you need to find your light and connect with your source and your light to get yourself through this time and gain different perspective and think about what other situations and scenarios could be going on, because it's not about you. Okay, so you're really going to need to understand that there's other things going on that don't have anything to do with you at this point in time, and that just need to be worked through. But honey, when that is worked through, and I'm not even saying that it is this particular person, it could very well be for some of you, but for others, and again, like I said, it could be the same person. I'm feeling like it is the same person for a lot of you because we have the same Three of Wands come up from a different deck. So that is just reconfirming for me that it actually is this person and it is this scenario and it is this other third party that, you know, that person is moving away from. But again, you'll have to take it as it resonates. All the situations are going to be different because this is a collective reading, right? So again, that person, you are choosing this new path, and that is just to move forward and keep yourself open to what will come in. And love, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So you are going to be coming into abundance and someone that is abundant, right? So we have the Empress and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So both of these ladies have their shit together and they are abundant and they create opportunities for others and they give abundantly and they give freely and they are supportive and nurturing. And that's exactly what you need right now, because when you give your pentacles, your love, your heart, your resources to someone, you want that to be taken care of. You want that to be adored and admired and appreciated. And that's exactly what she's doing here with this pentacle. Like, that's her baby. Yeah. And the decisions that's getting made here right now, it's just a little difficult to move forward, but once that blindfold comes off, once those feelings have dissipated, both of you are going to be moving forward into this new opportunity, a new direction, and again, moving towards fulfillment. Moving towards that fulfillment. And you have the Nine of Pentacles here, and you do not have the Ten of Pentacles, only because, again, this situation is in progress, but you are moving toward your Nine of Pentacles, and then that's going to allow you to move towards your Ten of Pentacles. So I think it's important to definitely focus on just keeping yourself in a positive state, in a positive mindset, and doing your meditations and other things that hanging out with positive people and family and friends, doing those things that are going to keep you motivated and positive are going to help you during this time. Okay, so I'm going to get some last messages for you, and I'm actually going to split this deck in half because it is so big. Look at this. I'm going to split it in half and get some messages from both halves. So what other messages, what final messages do you have for Taurus? Okay. Thank you. Just going to keep going and see what comes out. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use this other half here as well. Keep going, see what messages come out for Taurus. Any final messages for Taurus? Final messages for Taurus, please. Okay, thank you. Alright, so what do we have here? Let's start with this. We have the Law of Correspondence. And I'm going to pull this up because I don't have my glasses on. So this is an immutable law that never changes. The ability to logistically or logically understand the nature of things beyond your understanding. All right, so this is really just that confirmation that it has nothing to do with you and that the universe is at work here, right? Because you're not going to want a partner that is not over someone else, because they're not going to give you everything that you need. They're not going to treat you with the best that they can be. you're just not going to have it when someone is healing and they're working through their trauma and negativity and things that they need to work through to get their mind in a healthy, loving, and happy state so that they can let in more goodness and more positivity and more love. Okay? This one is Scorpio. Scorpio energy. Yeah, so it could have been a Scorpio. Let's see. Yeah, so this about, yeah, so that's what I would definitely say, that this is related to love. So I feel like this is really just that confirmation. Let me see this again. And this has 8th house on it, so I just wanted to look at that again. So that's like transformation, shared resources, intimacy, sex, death, rebirth, and spiritual regeneration. All right, so yeah, it is sort of like this person, and both of you actually are sort of going through this rebirth. So you've both sort of had your heart broken in a sense, and so, or just fully broken. And you both are sort of in that state. As I saw this, the other Scorpio card came out, but you both are really in that state of healing and needing to transform. So this is strong and magnetic presence, intense and piercing gaze, reproductive system, sexual organs, genitals, pelvis. Yeah, this is definitely this is definitely a love reading. And I feel like this is really just that extra confirmation about just love and relationships, and you needing to just take your time and understand that, again, everything's not always about you. I think sometimes we can overthink things and really beat ourselves up and beat ourselves down, thinking, you know, well, I'm not this, so that person doesn't want me. I don't have this, so that person doesn't want me. And in reality, has nothing to do with that. And this person is actually interested. So there is a connection here. So this person is actually interested. You do have a connection. Again, it's just, I feel like it's for both of your best interests. So this person is like a stand-up person. They're a highly enlightened and spiritual individual, and they know and they understand that it's not the right time right now. They know that they have healing to do, and they know that they have things that they need to work on before engaging with you. And I think that you could also take this time to work on things that you also want to work on. Okay. So this says nostalgia, holding you back. Your past is teaching you. Are you truly ready for new changes, or will you allow it or them to drag you back? So that's this. So I feel like, let me see. No, I can't see. Okay. Yeah, so you're probably watching videos, looking at pictures, just kind of going through the whole, like, this person's social media, or if you've hung out and you've taken pictures together or done videos together, you're probably really taking a look at that. And I think that is okay. This card, and I'm feeling that it's okay. However, you do want to be mindful of how much you do that. Okay, so put yourself on a limit, because while you are both healing and you're not in that contact with each other, it could be, how do you say, it could be counterproductive to your healing journey to really be focused and, you know, watching all their social media and really being focused and checking every couple minutes their social media. Like it's really unproductive and counterproductive for you to be doing that right now when you are focused on your healing. Let's just say that. Okay, and we have here, sent to test you. They know who you are, distracting you from your purpose, pulling on your energy. Stay positive, stay in a loving space, and don't let negativity and negative people and the situation drag you down. It's going to be really important for you to stay positive and stay focused on moving forward and persevering with love, happiness, joy, and making the best of the situation as you can only do at this point in time, and accepting things how they are at this point in time. And like I said, this isn't the end of this story with this person. This is not the end of that story, so know that. Okay? Time to move and travel. New adventure, foreign lands. Aligning more with your free-spirited energy. Be open to new journeys. Risk, knowledge, traveling, and exploring. The answers are there. So this is something that you could use to distract yourself from, or you probably do have some travel time coming up. Not travel time. You could have trips coming up, or you could have time that you're planning to take off and, you know, travel, even if it's just, again, new adventure. So you don't have to physically be going any place, but, you know, even if you do like a staycation, taking, you know, an extra couple days or a week off is just really going to do well for you right now, as you are, again, sort of getting yourself back together and getting your energy back in a loving, positive place and keeping it there. Because we're not saying you aren't there, you are there. It's just, again, you have this little, not little, we're not going to call it little, but you have this thing that you're sort of going through right now, and hopefully this is going to help get you through that. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Tauruses. These are the messages, and thank you so much for watching and allowing me to be part of your journey. Take care. Risk, knowledge, traveling, and exploring. The answers are there. So this is something that you could use to distract yourself from, or you probably do have some travel time coming up. Not travel time. You could have trips coming up, or you could have time that you're planning to take off and, you know, travel, even if it's just, again, new adventure. So you don't have to physically be going any place, but, you know, even if you do like a staycation, taking, you know, an extra couple days or a week off is just really going to do well for you right now, as you are, again, sort of getting yourself back together and getting your energy back in a loving, positive place and keeping it there. Because we're not saying you aren't there, you are there. It's just, again, you have this little, not little, we're not going to call it little, but you have this thing that you're sort of going through right now, and hopefully this is going to help get you through that. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Tauruses. These are the messages, and thank you so much for watching and allowing me to be part of your journey. Take care.